In this video, I'm going to share with you 4 tips on how to keep your feet warm in the cold, considering body management. What does body management mean? Well, in these 4 tips, you'll learn that there are a lot of aspects of considering how to keep your feet warm, besides, oh, I just need some heavy boots and I'm okay. The first tip, number 1, is warm up before getting in bed. Now, this is one of the hardest ones to do because you've already packed up, you're ready to go, you want to get in your sleeping bag, and you're sitting there freezing. Well, Jocko, here's the way. You get out of your tent, you unzip the door, you get out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, it sounds absurd, but yes, I have literally done that where I'm sitting there freezing and I start doing this motion, and it's not just the muscle action, but the centrifugal force of me doing that actually drives blood into my fingertips, which helps warm up my fingers, and then the pushing action on my calves helps drive blood back into my feet. Now, by pushing blood into my cool extremities, that cools my core down, actually, very counterintuitive. But as I'm moving and pumping, I'm generating heat versus sitting there freezing in my tent. So that's tip number 1, get warm before you get in bed. Even if you have to do bicycle kicks or whatever you need to do, make sure you use your legs to warm up. Tip number 2, eat a high-powered meal at night. When you get to camp and you think, oh, I'll just have a little bar and go to bed, you're going to be cold. Why is that? Because when it's cold, your body needs a lot of fuel, like pour the gas in you. You need food. 600 calories, Mountain House. They used to have a lot more calories, but people were complaining, code for BITCHING, about, oh, there's too many calories. You're camping! The point isn't, oh, I'm on a keto weight loss program. You need energy. So whatever, that's just what they do. That's the psychology of today. But you want to eat a good power meal before you go to bed. Really get your food in you. That way you've got those calories inside you to keep you from getting cold over the 8, 10, 12, 14 hours that it's going to be dark. Tip number 3, keep your feet dry in the day, however you do it. If you have these nice big cube boots and you're hiking along and you're getting super hot and sweaty, stop! That means your feet are getting wet. That means your boots are getting wet. That means your wet feet are going to get cold. Take a layer off, unzip, get rid of a jacket, whatever. You actually want to stay slightly cool during the day in order to stay efficient and operative, because you can always power it up and move just a little bit quicker. But if you're already too hot, that means your feet are going to start sweating, you're going to soak your boot out, and you're going to be cold. And that correlates with tip number 4, do not go to bed with wet feet. Really? Yes, people literally have wet socks, they have wet slippers, they have wet booties, and they say, oh, I don't want to change, oh, I'm too tired. And they go to bed with wet socks, and then they wonder why they wake up at 2 a.m. Oh, my feet are freezing. Duh. Put some fresh socks on. Bring socks that you specifically sleep in. That way they're not wet from your daily activity. That is super, super important. I wrote the book on how to keep your feet warm in the cold. Over 100 tips, including these that I just gave, so you can professionally keep warm while you're outdoors in the cold and adventuring around. My name is Aaron Linsdau. I'm a polar explorer and professional adventurer. I set the world record for the longest solo expedition to the South Pole. I know something about keeping warm in the cold. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so you can get more info like this.